China has implemented a series of measures to cool its real estate sector this year. It wants to address the concerns of young buyers who've been priced out of the red-hot market. Now, home prices have responded, growing in July at the slowest pace in half a year. But there's no stopping China's insatiable demand for property, as Lo Min finds out.
Hundreds of construction projects are ongoing in southern Hainan province, as the island gears up to set up a free trade port by 2025. But besides attracting investors and luxury retail brands, the island's new status has caught the eyes of homeowners as well.
要抢，一堆人在排队，然后呢交上意向金呢之后呢抽签，然后呢才有可能买得到。我记得好像是他们出了300多套房，1000多人抽，那就是1/3吧，1/3的比例吧。
But this isn't a uniquely Hainan phenomenon. In April, new home prices in 70 major cities grew at the fastest pace in 8 months, according to China's National Bureau of Statistics. To tamp down runaway housing prices, the government has limited bank lending, placed restrictions on purchases in popular districts, and released guidance prices for some properties. But agents say demand is not abating.
哪怕是政府在限制各种限购啊、什么限价呀之类的政策，但是也依然挡不住人家想买房的热情。毕竟，如果你把钱存在银行和买个房，两者之间的差距是很大的。
Runaway home prices have been a big source of discontent in recent years. Young people especially have been griping that they can't afford to buy or rent good homes.
Affordability in China is an issue. I was looking at the data. The average house prices in China Tier 1 cities is around, in average, 13 years of household annual salaries, which is insane. And the only one cities in Asia Pacific is higher than 13 years, which is Hong Kong.
Worsening affordability on top of rising debt levels have triggered concerns of a property bubble. The country's banking regulator has said about 30% of China's bank loans are now going into the real estate industry. This means increased financial risks for the banking sector. But this isn't the first time that Beijing has tried to rein in its red-hot property market. Over the past few years, several major Chinese cities have imposed property cooling measures to limited effect. Here in Beijing, a small 2-bedroom flat would cost over $800,000. That's 25% more than it was just 5 years ago. And it's beyond the reach of most Chinese, whose average monthly income is less than $2,500. But some analysts say this time is different, as the government has vowed to ensure that young Chinese can afford their first house.
我们认为接下来可能整体上市场会出现一个降温吧，因为刚才也说，整个上半年，特别是7月份以来，整个的这个调控政策在密集的出台，了之后呢，政策的效果也在逐渐的去显现的。
China's housing ministry has said it will strive to clean up irregularities in the property market in 3 years. And officials will be held to account for home prices in their cities, as the government strives to ensure that houses are for living in and not for speculation. Lo Min, CNA, Beijing.